Boomerang Partners, built for sports traffic, where performance meets precision. And scale knows no limits. 40 plus geos, unlimited volumes, lifetime rev share with full transparency. We accept PPC, SEO, and social. No limits on VIP or whales. Personalized support, deep analytics, fast payouts of any size. 17 plus exclusive brands. Top conversion rates. Real results. Official regional partner of AC Milan. Built on trust, powered by results. Boomerang Partners. Live without limits.
99% of them is fake.
Do you have any proofs?
They want to buy our company.
Wow.
90,000 only for content.
Sounds like a huge plan. 1,000.
1,000. If I need motivate person, I don't need this person.
That's how SEO works.
We have money to do this.
Lucky you, lucky you.
Rodriguinho.
Rodriguinho?
Rodriguinho.
No, not Rodriguinho.
Rodriguinho.
Hey guys, we're here in Latvia again. Those who has followed my channel for a long time are probably familiar with this beautiful country and amazing people who lives here. I need to tell you the truth. The industry, the IT industry, is connected not only to huge buildings and urbanism, but also to secluded natural places. Industry leaders come to houses like that to disconnect from the world, reboot, and place their thoughts in order. In such places, new ideas are born, moving our industry to the next level. We came here to record a new episode of our interviews. Today we will discuss family, values, scam, processes, growth, and why it is so essential to build a personal brand within our industry. Stay tuned, we get started! Our guest in this cradle of iGaming technology is our old friend from Media24, CEO of this company, Martin. And we met each other about 2 years ago. And since then, I saw that you tested a lot of ideas and implemented them within your business. But first things first, thank you for inviting us to your house. Let's talk about who you are. Let's talk about your usual life. Who are you besides business?
Vasily, it's nice to see you again in Latvia. After, I think, 2 years.
Yeah, exactly.
These are 2 years in a life. I'm father. I have wife, children, dog, plays at lake, and I'm living a normal person life.
Nice. How many children do you have, by the way?
I have 3 children.
Nice. What is the age?
25, 15, and 8.
Awesome, awesome. You have such a big family. What about your life rules, like basement of your psychology?
About my psychology, I'm trying to always be a positive mind, positive thinking, and all what's happening. I think it's like a lesson for life to be a better person. So yeah, be positive.
Yeah, and I know you spend quite a lot of time for business trips. Every conference I see you there. So probably you're not in this house for a long time. What your wife thinks about it?
My wife really supports me. She understands why I'm doing this, and she really supports me. And my family also.
It's nice to hear that your wife actually supports you, but how do you keep life-work balance? Because I see you working like on the conferences, in the office, I guess here also. Is it possible to split those two lives in two, or you mix it?
I think if you have like a business, you don't have like life balance. It's not possible. In the first 5-10 years, it's not possible. Maybe after that, yes. But in the first years, you work 24/7. I all the time thinking about job, thinking about tasks, what I need to do, about goals, what we need to reach. So I don't think it's not possible to have a balance if you want to reach our big goals.
Aren't you exhausted with such a tempo of life?
No, I think it's. I feel life when you have a lot of things to do, and it's moving forward all the time. So now I feel good in this fast time.
So you work 24/7. You already mentioned that you took your wife to Malta conference. Do you involve them, your family, in your business, or maybe friends in your business, or you separate these two worlds?
I don't try to get my friends in a job. One time I tried, and it wasn't a good experience. So no, I'm trying to separate. My wife also, she's working in another company, so no.
And you mentioned you have about 3 childs, yeah? And do you try to tell them some life rules which you learned from business, from your experience?
The most thing what I'm tell them is that no one will come help them, so they need to reach all the goals by themselves.
Does it mean that you don't support your kids with anything?
No,
Money and so on?
also I'm supporting with the money, but for example, my son last year win a Latvian championship in beach volleyball. He got a money prize, but half of money prize he gives me back. So because I invested in him, so he gave me back.
Wasn't he angry about this?
Now it's for us.
Taxation from his father?
I don't need this money. I don't need this money, but I want to show that it's in life it will not be so easy.
Yeah, exactly. You should learn from childhood, I guess.
From within names is not. Would he be able to do it again? Tonight to be able to.
Since then, have you started these life lessons with your child? For example, I remember your daughter, the smallest daughter, is 8 years old. I guess it's too early for such actions. But with your boy, you started it when? What age?
I even don't remember. Even is my youngest child. She also is. If she wants to buy something big, then she's helping me in homework somewhere, and then she can get some money.
Yeah, that's clear about business lessons which you took from the business and bring to the family. So you kind of, I would say, train your child for the grown-up's life. But does it work vice versa? For example, have you learned anything within your family, some life lessons which you can implement within your business?
I think it's that you need speak if you have some problems or you don't understand something, then you need to speak and tell. And in a company, I tell for employees the same. If something is going not right, so tell, let's speak and let's discuss. If you don't like something or it will not work, let's discuss.
But how is it possible within your family to speak every time? Because as we mentioned in the very beginning, you're on conferences, you're a speaker nowadays, you have 24/7 business. How do you find time for your family, and how often you have possibility to talk to them, not ordinary things like what we are doing today, but maybe about life and about some philosophical questions and so on?
At home, in the evening, in our travels, when we travel, when I have time, then we speak. So, and a lot of time in the summer we spend here, so it's like 3 months, so we can spend and speak here.
Yeah, in person, you mentioned that you have 2 or 3 these big trips, big family trips during the year. That's clear about summer also, but what about the rest part of the year? Like maybe you have evening dinners all together or such kind of stuff?
No, it's we don't have like the traditions, and because my son is living right now outside of Riga, he's going to the sports school, and most of the time in summer we don't travel. We spend here. In the winter, yeah, we spend outside of Latvia in school breaks. So.
And here, as you mentioned, you spent the biggest part of summer, I guess, or the whole summer here with your family. What do you do here? What do you like to do here in nature?
We have like how you can see there is beach volleyball court. We have a subboard swimming. I have a boat. I like wakeboarding. So yeah, and get a D vitamin from the sun here.
Nice, nice. Does your kids also support you with those activities?
Yes, my son also like the same.
And do you prefer working from the office or from the home? Is there any difference for you where to work?
For example, summertime, when it's outside the sun, I spend a lot of time here, working from here. Right now I'm sitting in my office. In winter time, it depends. If I have some big task where I need to be alone, then I doing it from home. But most time I better like to work in office.
Yeah, but I guess it's much more easier to manage your team while you're in office because everybody here in touch, you can control them, you can talk to them.
Yeah, but right now we have like almost 40 employees, and most of them don't work in office. They work remotely. They work from Greece, Spain, Thailand, Brazil, a lot of different places. So in office we are like 4 people.
Okay, let's check what Martin has changed within his business during the last 2 years. Right now we will be in the office. Okay, we arrived to the office of Media24. Martin, could you tell me what has changed in your company? I see a new table you have, maybe anything else?
And 2 new computers.
Nice, nice, good results for 2 years. 1 year, 1 computer. So let's talk about Google update, what happened in December. What was with your company during this update?
In December we didn't fall, but in November, Google update, yeah, we get kick in traffic, and not a lot, but like 30%. But still, it's a lot of registrations and deposits that we lost. But after Google update, we started making a new content. We spent last month, I think, like 90,000 only for content. We're ordering not from agencies right now, but we're ordering content from local guys who is writing this content.
Have you already implemented all of this content to your websites?
Oh no, because right now we get so many content that we will need 2 months to publish all this content.
When do you think you will recover from this November update?
My calculation was that in August we will start recovering.
Start recovery in August, oh my.
Right now it's really stable, and I think in August we'll start recovering.
Yeah, and how is it possible that November update like kicked you off a little bit, and December nothing changed? Why is it so?
It's Google. You never know.
Okay, so you mentioned about $90K, euros, whatever. Not tenge, yeah? Not Kazakhstan. Okay, you spent for a new content and you started implementation of that, which is very cool. But what have you changed exactly within this content?
Yeah, before this content was written by content agencies, and you can imagine the person who write the content about gambling in the morning, in the evening he write about flowers.
What for?
No, but you can imagine how it's working.
Is it similar money in flowers and gambling?
You can imagine how it's working content agencies. The same guy writes for different topics. Right now we are asking right guys who understand sports betting really well, and they make this topic much deeper.
Nice, but what exactly, like many words, like for example, you've been written an article of 10,000 words, for example.
Before, it was like a summary about this topic. They write like blah, blah, blah content that about this topic. Right now, for example, let's take Asian handicap. They write about how Asian handicap's working. They show in a picture how it's working. They calculate some examples how it's working. Even we made calculators for Asian handicap where you can check how it works and calculate your winning.
And what about UGC? Do you implement those solutions also?
No, we don't care right now, but what I see, it's working really well right now. All user-generated content, it's much higher in the Google search results. For example, Trustpilot. I don't know if you see it or not. You can see right now all branded keywords. Higher is Trustpilot.
Do you plan to implement any solutions like that to your websites? Maybe some comment section or whatever?
We already have, but how you can imagine, no one's write a comment.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Why should I write there a comment?
But in the Trustpilot, the same. If you check comments, 99% of them is fake.
Do you have any proofs of it?
I don't have proofs, but you can check and you will see that it's fake. But it's still working.
It's still working, yeah, that's what Google needs nowadays. So right now, I know the company Media24 is focusing pretty much on PR and marketing in part of brand awareness of Media24. Why is it so? Why do you invest so much time in conferences, in speeches, in articles about you and so on?
For example, conference for us, it's we are going to the conference to meet all partners, old, new ones, speaking in panels. For me, it's like I can show my experience. Shows that behind Media24 there is like professional people.
Yeah, but you recently, I guess, started these activities about 2 years ago, in average. Why you have decided to switch to this model? Because you are not a newbie in the industry, yeah? You've been working here like 14 years.
In industry, no, it's 8 years. 8 years in e-gaming.
Yeah, what has changed? Why you decided to start?
We have a PR guy who is doing this, and before I didn't have time. Right now I have more time, and plus I delegate much of my tasks to employees, and right now I have time to make all these interviews, going to the conference, and so on.
How does it help your business to grow, joining all the conferences, speeches, and so on? Do you measure it anyhow?
No, we don't measure. We don't measure it. I think we must do it to remind that we are still in a business, still in the market, and that's all.
How much do you invest in such activities? Like only expenses for business trips, that's it?
Yeah,
or anything
that's all.
else? Okay, so and what plans do you have about this part of the business, about PR and marketing?
We are still we'll do the same, and nothing big.
Yeah, okay. And what about, maybe you can share some advice to the companies about PR activities, how to start it, when to start. Doesn't every company need such PR activities as you have?
I know a lot of affiliates who, even when you speak with them, you don't know these guys, and they earn a lot more money than, for example, Media24. But they don't make this PR, they don't go to the conferences, they sit at home, that's all.
Okay, probably as a result of those activities, as you have such an active LinkedIn also, you get a lot of new emails or messages within social networks. Who write to you?
First of all, it's link builders. Oh my God, it's crazy. They write each week a lot. I make one test all the time with them. I send me a price for that country and that's all. Then when they send, I know these prices from my head, and oh no, skip it.
Anybody else besides?
Yeah, and plus after this PR, what we are making in LinkedIn, many investors are writing they want to buy our company.
Yeah, how much do they offer?
I didn't go speak with them, so.
Why? You're not interested in additional money?
No, it's not that we don't need. So all goals, what we want to do in this year, in the next years, we have money to do this. So we don't search for the.
Nice, lucky you, lucky you. So you focus so much on personal brand. As I see Media24, the main idea about it, as I see it, it's about you as a brand ambassador, I would say, yeah, within this company. Do you think is it okay to focus just on you? Because sometime anything can happen to you. It's not a threat. It's not a threat, but still something can happen to you, or maybe you decide to switch to other part of the business, whatever. Who will be responsible for such activities? Isn't it better to develop several guys like that?
Maybe, yes, but right now I'm CEO of the company, I'm face of the company, and I think it's okay. After some while I will go away from company, or I'm go side of the company, and someone else will come and make the same PR what we are doing right now.
Yeah, I mean here some parallel to your, not your exactly, but to websites. And if Google see one expert on the website, okay, that's fine, but if Google will see a couple of experts, maybe let's say 5 of them, it will be much more better. I think so. Don't you think in the same way about this strategy for the company?
No, it's a really good strategy, but not all people, not all employees want to go to be face of company. And maybe, yeah, right now we are the company is growing, and more and more people are coming, and maybe there will be more people who will be at the face of the company. But still, right now also we have Arturs who is going to the conferences, speaking with our partners. Even he also were in a podcast with
somebody.
Yeah, with somebody, and this somebody was partners, royal partners. With the royal, yes, they were with the royal partners.
Yeah, nice, good approach. Your marketing activities, one more question about it, if you don't mind.
Yeah, it's okay.
You've been buying some sponsorship with local Latvian football team, if I'm right. Why is it so? Did it bring you some PR or some profits? Why did you support teams like that?
No, it wasn't. We didn't get like leads from this deal. It was like supporting our local team, and that's all.
Okay, nice. So do you usually support local companies or local teams in such way?
This was the first one, and in the future I hope we'll do this more and more.
Nice. Let's come back to the beginning of this part of our interview about what has changed in the company. You mentioned in person that you grow a little by little. Now it's much more bigger. What has changed in part of strategy and tactics within your company?
In the last 2 years, we grow like 2 times. And what changed? If before I speak with each employee, tell tasks, give a tasks, show how things must be done. Right now, it's that I can't do it anymore by myself, and we are searching more like a C-level guys who will help me to manage all these people.
Why you cannot do it by yourself? What is the issue?
I can't speak with each and tell how to do, make them, not motivation, but check what they are doing. I don't have so much time.
So probably, guys, if you look for a new job, this guy is looking for good experts. Just message him on LinkedIn. Probably he will check, and just don't write about link building him, you know. So coming back to this part, usually it not comes like, okay, I need C-level, I need to set up processes. Usually it is the reason for growth, or it is the result of some bad experiences, I would say. So what was in the very beginning before this decision?
It wasn't like a bad experience. What I see that in the last tasks, what we have in the company and so on, many things wasn't done till the end because it wasn't like employee mistakes. It was my mistakes that I didn't give like maybe correct tasks or didn't check all these tasks. It shows that I didn't have a time for all these processes to be implemented.
And you look for people who will help you to set up those processes.
Yeah, for example, right now we have a new product manager who will be responsible about content, IT, link building, and SEO together to all these processes to check how it will work, how it's all implementing, and so on.
It's quite difficult, I think, and as I know, to find a good specialist, even C-level within our industry. So how did you find this CPO?
This guy, I know this guy like already it's like 7 years. He also before worked in an affiliate company, large Russian affiliate company. And right now he is working in a casino. And when I had this idea that I need a new employee, and then I write to this guy and we make a call. I like this guy, and then what I did, I give a task for all heads of SEO, IT, content, and link building to speak also with this guy, because in each day they will work together, and they need to have this like synergy. And yeah, they make an interview with them, ask questions, and then they came back with a feedback. And most of feedback was really good, not all, but in totally after these feedbacks, we decided we will start working with this guy.
Coming back to the processes, it's clear you're building this system right now. Wasn't it much more easier to create the processes and after that hire people for those processes?
You think in the start, when we started?
Yeah, before you have a team, business and
you
so
can
on.
imagine if you will have all these processes, you will be slower. Because when you are a startup and you are working without processes, without this, okay, there is many mistakes, but you can do things much faster. And our goal in the start was making websites fast and many. So right now it's changed. We need quality, not quantity.
And how do you create those processes? Is it based on particular expertise, particular working processes you already have, or you take like an economic book or whatever, some study from the internet, not from this channel? Here is only good things. What is the approach behind it?
Each head what we have in the departments, they are making this processes. So it's not from the books, it's from the processes what we had the last 3 years, where we see where we need to make change, and yeah, we are following this process what we need, not from books.
Nice, nice. That is the best approach, up to my opinion, and I often, not often, always act in the same way, so good for you. We talked about processes, we talked about team growing, business growing, but behind it, what is SEO for me? For me, SEO is about generating hypotheses and testing it on internal base, because you know what worked 10 years ago, now it's nothing, you can just put it in the garbage. How many hypotheses do you generate, maybe on a monthly basis or weekly? What is your strategy about it?
It depends, because when we are checking statistics about websites, it can be, these KPIs can be like five in days, because when you check a lot of competitors, checking your website, checking where you are growing, why not growing, and there you see more and more these KPIs. Sometimes you don't see it. Even after Google update, we check a lot of websites, because we needed, we wanted to understand. Okay, we see that competitors lost, all competitors, almost all, lost a lot of traffic after Google update. And then we start checking, okay, where is the guys who win in this after update? But right now, it's really hard to understand this KPIs. Before, I know, we need to do this, but right now, I checked like 100-200 competitors. And right now it's really hard to understand where to go, how need to make content, because each website have a different strategy right now, and there are bad examples and good examples also. So it's really hard right now to understand where to go.
Just eternal testing, I would say, for every market, for every website and so on.
Yeah, but it's sometimes can take like 2-3 months. So if you will ask, we will do a lot different strategies. We will change content, we will change loading time, we will change website structure. When you will meet next time and you will ask what works, I can tell right now, I will not know, because we will make a different change, how we think it must be.
How many SEO managers right now are in the company?
I think it's seven people.
So 7 people, 5 hypotheses each day forever, like 35 hypotheses daily? Really?
Not always. How I already tell, there is some days where you have many hypotheses. Sometimes you don't have nothing. So, and plus it depends on what kind of task you must done. If you need make content briefs, you will not have hypotheses about how to make SEO. So sometimes when you have this task, check competitors, then you will see. So yeah, it depends on tasks.
Yeah, usually it is. And you told you're planning to grow your company in part of employees, you're gonna hire C-levels and so on. So here is an interesting part. You're on the stage evolving from a startup ideology, I would say, startup vision, to corporation, yeah? And during this period of time, some shit happens usually, yeah? Somebody is leaving, somebody doesn't agree. The question here is about how to keep leaders within your company. What is your strategy about it? How do you motivate strong guys, C-levels? It will be very important for you if you're a C-level and watching this video and gonna apply. How do you motivate them?
First of all, I think if I need to motivate a C-level person, I don't need this person. He need be like a motivator for another guys. So if I need to motivate this guy, so...
what do you mean by motivation? Money? I'm talking not about money.
Yeah, it's not always about money. It's because you need to motivate this person. If you need to motivate to work, or how is your idea? If I need to motivate this person to work, why I don't need this guy?
Yeah, I'm talking about the time of changes, and maybe not everybody agree with it. They have different vision and so on. What is the solution in such situation? Trying to launch some new processes and maybe new part of the businesses with this person, or you just, okay, this is the end of contract, thank you, bye bye.
Yeah, sometimes there will be person who will not like this because no one likes change. But we need to change because from startup we grow. We are too many people to be a startup, and you will need to change. And for example, my job right now is to show guys why we need to do this, what we will get from this. So I need to show guys that it's safe, it's better for us, it's better for them. Plus I need to show this for C-level guys, and these guys also need to show this for their employees.
Okay, sounds like you have a vision and you construct these employees, these ideas together. So, and here is the result. But what if the idea comes not from you directly, but from your employee, C-level or just middle-class manager, I would say? Are you open for these ideas? And for example, one guy was well-performing, let's say, within IT or whatever, and he told you, okay, I'm fed up with this IT shit, I would like to start doing SEO, for example. I have energy, I've been learning it, and so on. Is it allowed to do such things within your company?
Yeah, it's allowed, and but there is also another side that when I see the guy who is doing, for example, a good content manager, okay, I see he's doing this really well, and okay, let's put this guy like head of content. And not always this will work. I already did this, and I put one guy in as head of content. After 6 months, he was stressed out of because it wasn't for him. And yeah, and then I needed to fire this guy. And
why fire? Why not to make a step back, like to the previous position?
He didn't want to go back. For him, it was like he lose his game and he don't want to go back.
Why did it happen? Because he didn't understand from the very beginning what he needs to do on this position, or you requested from him too much?
I think I request too much because I also, for me, it was also I'm learning about this all because in the school no one teach how to work with employees. No one shows this. It's also it was experience for me. Okay, it was bad experience, but still each experience what we have, I think it's like a step forward. And next time I already will know that I will speak, and maybe not in the first will give this big task. I will test more and more in the same place. I will not change this structure, and we'll test this in the same place. So I will be smarter next time.
Okay, scam. Let's talk about scam. I mean, the next topic. Don't be so serious. It's not a secret that we have a lot of scam in our industry, unfortunately, but still we need to live with it. Somehow we need to solve such cases. What was the biggest scam for you, or biggest fraud, whatever you call it? I know that, unfortunately, with many operators on the market, it's not an accident. It's a regular practice. What are you doing with this part of our business?
I think the words what you tell, it's really loud. So it's fraud, scam. It's not always a scam and fraud. Sometimes even operator didn't want to do this because there is like it's not their system. It's third-party system, and when something happened there, because it's data, you need to give that to the third-part company, and sometimes internet's broke, sometimes, and it's not always a scam. But in this case, operators and affiliates need to speak about this situation. If something happens, and you need to be open. Yes, for example, we had one situation with operator, and we opened the affiliate account, and we see that there wasn't activity report, and we asked to open this section. After checking all this activity report, then we see that first of all we had like a 20% chargebacks on all players. So what it means that you take all players what we have, check it all chargebacks what each player had, and then I calculated, and there was like in the last 3 months, how long we work with this company, there was like 20.0000%.
It's quite much, yeah, for SEO traffic.
No, but still, no, this percent was 20%. Exactly, 20%. For me, it's, oh my God, we don't have like two players.
Sounds weird, yeah?
Yeah, it sounds weird. And it was one case. Then we see a lot of persons who had the chargebacks. After 3 months, they're starting playing again, but our commission was 0.
What was the solution of such case?
I had like 10 questions about this affiliate platform. Then I send, first of all, I sent to the operator. And second, I also send questions to sell experts. I can tell it was sell expert. I write in LinkedIn, product guys, I don't remember which ones. And what sell experts answered that they don't speak with affiliates and they blocked
Why?
me in a LinkedIn.
Is it in the rules or it was just the answer?
I don't know. They just answered that, sell experts answered that they don't speak with affiliates. Even that 99% we are using their platform, not operator. Yes, operator is paying, but we are using this.
Sell expert, send a message to this guy. What the hell is going on? And what about operator?
Yeah, with operator I send all these questions. We made a meeting. After meetings, they didn't answer on my questions. But after 3 days or 4, I don't remember the correct day, they send in our account like 20,000. It was
What
like
for?
I think
Just a bonus?
I think it will shut up and don't question anything about.
Was it enough to shut up? Sounds like no, yeah?
No. I stopped working with this company.
Oh, really? How many FTDs were you bringing to this company?
I don't remember right now. Maybe
Like 100 a
No,
day?
I think it was less than 100. It was less than 100, and so. But still, the commission was really good before. But I don't want to work with this company who even don't want take responsibility about things what will happen in affiliate platform.
Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes or luckily, it's not about fraud, it's about tracking. We will talk about tracking a little bit later. But for this case, I can let you know that, unfortunately, I know that there are tracking solutions, not on the operator side, like, let's say, affiliate systems. And there are special settings in the backdoor on the back end, which allows to shave affiliates. I think it doesn't sound like a news for the whole market. Everybody knows, unfortunately, within our market, there is a lot of shave, even from good operators and from trusted partners. That's how it works. So you need to calculate your expenses. And if you cannot give an affiliate like a fair price and you have a plan to shave him, maybe you should give him a fair price and tell, okay, I can give you only 20% revenue share, let's say. And here we go into revenue share, by the way. What about those admin fees? When it's mentioned 50% revenue share and you get how much, 20, 35?
No, in reality, yeah, it's like 35. If you have 50, they say 50, it's 35. If they tell 35, it's about 22%.
Why not to tell to the affiliate the truth?
I had this question in Malaga, in Papa, we had like a panel about this thing, and operators won't be open for and tell how it is. But again, there will be some operators, still they will show more than others. And for them, for operators, it's like marketing where they can add this commission %. But I tell them, okay, you can make advertising about this revenue share, I don't know, 50%. But can you show in platform real amount that I will get? Because, okay, when 2 years ago, we didn't calculate this because we didn't have a time, we didn't go. Right now I have like special person who is calculating all this. And I know that how much from each operator I will earn money.
Yeah, you're a CEO, you're a business runner, yeah, I would say. So you need to calculate your expenses, you need to create P&L files, you need to make predictions about your potential revenues, to have plans to pay salaries and so on. And it's not possible with such, it's possible generally speaking, but it's not like quite okay.
But it's also a question about software companies who is making these trackings. They also can implement this, or maybe they have, but operators don't show it.
We will talk about tracking very soon. I feel you're running into this topic, but let's finish with this part about fraud. And you shared with me before the talk that There are some operators who pays fixed prices for listings, yeah, let's say. There are cases when you see a fixed payout for this listing, but there are no affiliates.
Yeah, there is no players. And it's funny because we don't bring, okay, let's take for example, 2 operators. We bring the same amount of traffic. One company have registrations, deposits, commission, second don't have. But this second, they are ready to pay a listing fee. I don't know, 500.
And what do you think? That they are stolen your players?
Yeah, it's look like, can you imagine from my side? We give the same amount of traffic. Sometimes operators are asking, can you give me more traffic? I can't.
Can it be about placement? Maybe it's somewhere below in some hidden section on the website?
No, because it's still, you have clicks. So it's player who is ready, make a registration. He goes to the website and can do this. Maybe they can do it. Maybe there is they don't allow this location. But okay, but still these companies are ready to pay. From my side, it looks like that. Okay, we will scam you, but we will still pay you.
Can it be like it's a bad product with low conversion rates and they have clicks and registration, but brand is so weak that it doesn't convert the players?
It can be, but it's not my fault that they can do this. It's not on my side. I did my job. I get the traffic. I give this traffic, this player to operator, and they need work with this client.
Maybe there is one more thing about it, because I understand your position. Maybe in some cases it's true. I don't know for all. But what I know also that there are companies on the market who have quite a good budgets, I would say. And sometimes it depends on the brand strategy, I mean brand awareness, and they are trying just to buy as much as they can, just to be everywhere on every website, on every media within the internet. This is maybe part of strategy. They have views, impressions, and okay, that's okay for them. This is the first point. And the second point, sometimes it depends on managers. They don't understand what they are doing because, as we talked before, it's not an easy task to find a good C-level specialist. And what I met that there are a lot of newbies nowadays on the market, and unfortunately, not all of them are well educated. And this is our show gonna solve, so subscribe to our channel. Sometimes, unfortunately, it's because of lack of experience, and they just gave you 10,000 and they don't measure it. And even big companies, I know about 6-digit budgets which are not measuring, you know it? Yeah, they don't think about CPA or CPL or tracking solutions. They tell, okay, it's for brand awareness, whatever. It's another side of the coin, not the total truth, but...
Yeah, but still in this case, when you have like 2 similar operators, you send similar amount of clicks, but you have different results.
Have you tried to make a test deposit within this operator by chance? Everything works good in this case, yeah?
But not always, yeah. But yeah, you are right, not always, because there is, it's again, you can do this with VPN or the local ones. Sometimes it's much different. And there is one more case what I want to tell you. For example, we were checking some operators. They didn't work. Affiliate link didn't work. We write to operator. Do you know what they answered? Oh, this link will open after 6 o'clock. And I ask, why after 6 o'clock? Because regulator will go to sleep. So they are working. They don't work in the time when regulator is sleeping.
Wow, interesting strategy. Yeah, sustainable.
I see one more case. Then I see that guys ask, "Oh, can we go to the France website?" And I go, "Oh yeah," but then I check in with VPN. The website didn't work in Paris. And I ask, "Oh, guys, the link don't work." And they, "No, it's not working in Paris. It's working around other cities." It's the same because regulator is sitting where? In Paris.
Yeah, I know about such technologies. unfortunately. So, finalizing this fraud section, you tried to push several times tracking talk in me. So, let's talk about tracking. What is your ideas about it? Why there are so many mistakes in tracking? And from my personal experience, unfortunately, I'm familiar with such cases. Sometimes it's not because someone is not responsible for anything. Sometimes it's just fast growing of traffic to the server. It doesn't work because there are limits for the traffic. So, what is your idea? How can it be solved?
I think it can't be solved, can't. So but what can I do from my side? I can find these mistakes, found these errors, and right now we have like around 1,000 affiliate accounts. And you can imagine if
1,000?
1,000 affiliate accounts.
1,000 operators you work with?
Now we work with less operators, but there is some operators where we have like 5 or 10 affiliate links.
What for?
Or different accounts for different websites from different domains. Yeah, I know many other affiliates will tell right now, oh no, they don't give an option to make one more account, they will block. Now, if you are a good affiliate and you have good relationships, they can give one more account. Why we have like 10 accounts? Because we can make better analyze for each website. If we yeah.
Does it connect it to NGC negative carryover? So you're leaving this account with negative carryover, it's minus, I will start a new one. I need it for a new website, yeah, let's say.
Yeah.
Is it this strategy?
No, it's not this strategy, but this strategy, because of this strategy, operators don't want to give more than one account.
Exactly.
So yeah, but in our case now it's different for different websites. Even in the website we use like in a different position, different accounts to measure and check these results from website. But again, this tracking, we have like 1,000 affiliate accounts. You can imagine we have a person who manually 2 times in a month take manually that from accounts.
Don't you use any internal CRM system like Keitaro or whatever?
We have Keitaro also, but we don't use a lot. But we have also like Vonix, StatsDrone and Ruti. But what I can see that there is also mistakes about the same as you tell about the data transferring. Sometimes also there is mistakes. Plus, what I didn't found in these tools, that things what I'm searching for EPC. Okay, EPC it's in a StatsDrone you can check. But for example, lifetime value of clients. I want to see a lifetime value. I can't calculate there, and there is many other things categories what I want to calculate. What I can find in these platforms.
So, you're a businessman, and when businessman is not satisfied with something, he potentially create this. Do you have any plans about it?
We already starting thinking about this solution, what we can implement in our company about this all accounts, testings, and I hope in the future, in the next 6 years, we will launch this.
It's gonna be affiliate platform just for your needs, or maybe as a product on the market?
First of all, it's not 6 years, it's 6 months.
Usually it takes 6 years, doesn't trust you.
I hope no. So, but yeah, in the start, I think it will be only we will use in the company. And maybe after that, we also will sell this service. But for now, I don't think about to sell this.
Good luck with those ambitions plans about 6 months. Truly, I've been a part of creating some affiliate web systems. I know it took a lot of time. If you manage it during 6 months, we will have a podcast about it.
I wanted all these ideas what I have in this tool make right now. I think it will take like 3 years. But yeah, I will make in a 6 months first MVP.
Okay, good luck with your ambitious plan. Call me once you have it. We will have a podcast about it. Let's talk a little bit about Blackhat SEO, Greyhat SEO, whatever you call it. Do you use any such technologies? How Blackhat SEO, I would say? I would ask. Maybe you can share some examples. And what is Blackhat SEO for you?
Yeah, for me, Blackhat SEO, it's like making link building with the tools, porno sites, and so on, and making content with, even with AI. No, but with AI also you can make a really good content, but it also will take time. But 90% of SEO guys, what they do, make a topic and ask AI to write this. Now it don't work like this. And right now also I'm working with AI a lot, and it's not easy to write the content. It's with AI. Even getting information from AI, it's not so easy. You need teach AI what you need, and after that you can get really good results.
That's clear about AI, but why do you consider AI is a black hat? It's just a simple
Yeah, but
tool.
it's spam. It's not so deep. And first of all, right now, why Google appreciate this user-generated content? Because he don't understand what content is written by real people and who is not written with, and who is written with AI. So what we are doing in our company, you will see behind each content what we have in our website, we have an author with social accounts, names.
Is it real authors, so it's...
It's all real.
I know some websites generate authors even on LinkedIn, they created pages for them and so on, that's why I ask.
I even know a guy who is making these authors, making books, publishing in Amazon, and all it's fake.
And they buy it, like audience buying those books?
I don't know, but they are making it only for to be this user really like an expert in this field.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's okay for Google? Google considers it as an expert at
Yeah,
this
because
stage?
because he didn't know that it's fake person, because he even write a book and selling in Amazon.
Nice thing to try, I would say. Any other black hat? It's not sounds like a total black hat, I would say. By black hat, I mean hacked websites or Parasite SEO, but Parasite SEO for me it's kind of like gray.
Right now also about Parasite SEO. For example, when I were in Barcelona right now, I asked many operators, guys, okay, I know when I check all competitors, affiliates, most of them, they lost the traffic, but there must be a guys who win, because traffic will not lose.
Yeah.
It must be go somewhere. And 90% of operators tell that, yeah, right now, Parasite SEO is working really well, even excellent.
Do you implement Parasite SEO within users?
We don't do this.
Do you have plans about it?
No, it's short-term strategy, and we don't use short-term strategies.
Okay, and going back, Parasite SEO for you, what is it? It's buying outreach articles like casino article or betting, in your case, article on the website about health, I would say, or is it about Reddit, LinkedIn, any other social network activity?
You think about what is Parasite SEO?
Yeah, I'm asking you about it, just to clarify for our audience.
Parasite SEO, it's you have really good website who is selling airplanes. Really good, big traffic. Someone SEO or affiliates come to you, and what they do, they are buying a page on your website. They are buying a page on your website, and they put there like a best sports books in UK, for example. And with this keyword, because it's airplane websites have really good ranking in Google, this page going up like in 1 week, in 1 month.
Yeah. So you think it's not long-term strategy?
It's not long-term, but because even it was like in March, Google made an update in USA that they are removing all this. But where is the problem? They are removing this website manually.
It will take some time. There are millions of websites.
Yeah, and it's,
not billions.
for example, remove one website will take like half a month, for example. Okay, 1 day, 2 days, 5 days. But in the same time, there is affiliates who can make like 10 deals in a day.
Exactly.
And it will be hard to Google to right now. I think they need to change its algorithm.
It's short-term strategy, I would say, and you are not interested in investing in short-term strategy, and you think long-term.
Yeah, long-term, and because also with operators, we are making long-term relationship. I know many affiliates, what they are doing, they are stealing operator brands, the brand keywords, making brand websites, making, showing, for example, I don't know, Bet365. They are making Bet365 Malaysia, for example, website, adding affiliate links and earning from brand names.
It's brand traffic.
It's brand traffic. And we don't do also this, so because I think it's cheating.
Easy money, but
yeah, but it's cheating because operators also they are spending a lot of money in the marketing
for media, and
and you're stealing this traffic.
Yeah, exactly. exactly. That's what happens.
Sometimes, okay, I agree. In our websites, we also have like brand traffic. They are coming to review website. It's not like showing that it's a Bet36 website. No, we don't show this. We show that it's a review. Okay, this I think it's different. Not scamming like with fake brand websites.
Yeah, exactly. What I've been discussing on my channel with other SEO specialists, there are different opinions, to be honest, about it. Someone consider it will live for a long period of time. Still, you just need to update your content, make it more natural. For example, not just to put a casino review on the health website, what I meant, but create, I would say, an article that when you win in a casino, it's good for your health because you have good emotions. So you need to update this article, and this will be long term, yeah? It's what we're talking about in the very beginning. SEO is about hypotheses and eternal testing. So in some cases it will work, in other it will not work. So that's it.
Yeah, it's the same like we have the one strategy in a website. It's working very well. We copy-paste this to another website. It's not working.
Wow. Yeah, exactly. That's how SEO works.
Yeah, it's SEO. You need to test many things, many ways, and trying all the time.
What are your plans for 2025? Any new ideas?
Yeah, I think we already speak about casino.
We spoke about casino affiliate website like 2 years ago, and you were talking, okay, we will have soon casino website. You already have it?
No, we didn't.
You already have this plan, yeah?
We have this plan, and right now we are already buying the domains. So we are step closer than in last time when I speak with you. So.
Okay, 2 years later, you will buy WordPress account for this activity, yeah?
No, I hope not. I hope not. But right now we have like a good processes to make all these websites. Because when we speak last time, what I understand that we need focus on things what we know the best, and this time it was sports betting. Right now in sports betting we have a good reputation, we have good websites. Yeah, right now it's next step to make casino affiliate websites also. And plus what we are doing in this year, we already started, but this year already started, we are making websites for regulated markets.
What markets do you have in the plan?
A lot. Almost every country where gambling is allowed.
Nice. Sounds like a huge plan. You're gonna make it this year? What do you think?
I think we will make these websites. About traffic, it depends. But for example, there is one website we already made in one geo. We already have like good traffic and to the good keywords. So, but the sitter, it's not so good than in gray market.
Is there any special idea about those casino websites? Is it going to be an ordinary casino review website, or maybe you have any fresh idea as you came up with this idea of betting school for your betting projects? Is there anything like that on casino websites in your plan?
For gray market, not, but for regulated market, yeah, we have really good ideas. I will not tell right now. I will tell this after 2 years.
Okay.
And then you will see.
Okay. The question was because there are a lot of websites like casino reviews, and in betting, up to my opinion, it's much more easier to create a new content because you have new football matches every day, new hockey plays, whatever. Yeah. So you are allowed, I would say, to generate a new content. In part of casinos, okay, new casino is launched, nice. A new slot machine is launched, nice. But it's not happen like every day, yeah, daily basis. And that's why I ask, maybe you give us a sign. It's changing the content. It's about changing some features on the website. Give us a direction.
For example, if you check almost all websites what we have, we don't have like match previews. We don't have game previews for each day. So we have like a standard good review websites. This philosophy I also want to implement in casino affiliate websites. Make really good review websites about casinos.
Nice, Nice. Okay, let's see what we will have after 2 years. Maybe in this office we will have bigger round table and new casinos. Good luck with it. And this is time to talk about money, where they came from. So let's come back to the marvelous house of Martins.
See you.
Okay, we are back on this beautiful terrace. We already discussed interesting stuff about your business, about your activities, but let's discuss the most interesting part of it, money part. So I would like to start this part with the question about your first money. What was this business? How old were you? What was the story about it?
My first job was at 12. It was in a fishing factory. This was my first money, and in 21, I started thinking about this business. First business, I made like some websites with AdSense advertising. After that, I had a freelancer company. Then I have a digital marketing agency. And step by step there, yes, I get in iGaming.
Nice, but coming back to your first job on the fish factory, you mentioned it was 12 years old. Is it allowed to do child labor in Latvia?
Now I work like only some hours in the factory. But yeah, it was okay.
Do you remember the amount of your first salary, like 100 euros, 200 euros?
It was around 70 lats. In euros, it was about, yes, 100 euros.
Per month?
Per month.
But for 12-year-old boy, it's quite a huge amount of money, I would say. Sweets, whatever you want.
No, I buy a lot of things for the school, so...
So where did you spend it? For school stuff? Like?
Yeah, for school, so bags and other things.
So, and nowadays you're running quite a big, I would even say huge iGaming company. What part of the income at this company comes from bonus part, not from salary, but from bonus part per year approximately?
Bonus part, I think it's like a dividends? Or,
yeah, exactly.
So in the first 2 years we didn't pay dividends, so only in this year we paid the first dividends, and most of all my money what I earn, it's from salary.
Yeah, but as a CEO of the company, probably you're concentrated on this dividends part mostly in the upcoming years.
Yeah, I think yes, yeah, because it's we are doing it's about money, so yeah.
Yeah, nice. You mentioned you have 3 kids, 1 wife, so in total like 5 persons, and we live in Europe. It's not the cheapest life in the world here. So how much money do you approximately spend for family needs per month?
We spend like under companies for house, for eating, foods. Most of money we spend in trips, because when we go to trips, for me it's like a motivation place where I get recharged again. So we spend a lot of money on the trips.
Is it 4 digits, 5 digits, 6 digits budgets for?
It's 5 digits, yeah. It's 5 digits.
Nice. That's clear, to be honest. I have right now only a wife, and we also kind of about this amount. So yeah, that's clear. You need a lot of money to have good rest, and if you work hard, you need to rest hard also. So we are in this beautiful house. How much does it cost?
Cost much cheaper than in apartments in Riga.
For how many years do you own this property?
It's the 3rd year already.
Nice. Do you have any plans about it? Maybe make it bigger or?
I already have like a project. I need accept from government, and I will build in the hill like a biggest house.
Nice. What was the most expensive bought during the last year? Not for business, yeah. Let's say for you, for yourself, for your pleasure.
For my pleasure, I bought like an electric surfboard. I didn't try it because I bought it in December, and so I will try it in the summer.
Nice, nice. I know what is it. It's awesome theme. Good luck with it. What about owning some luxury real estate or luxury watches? Do you invest in things like that?
I have the one Rolex watch, but I buy it when I paid first dividends. It was like remind me that it was really hard journey to get the first dividends. For me, it's more like a reminder, not like a luxury thing. And also I have some real estate in Latvia and outside Latvia. But also for me, it's not a luxury thing, it's like an investment.
It's like a prize, yeah, for you. You achieve the result and get a prize in the end.
Yeah.
Medal, I would say.
Always when I put the watch on my hand and oh yeah, it wasn't easy. It was really hard and it's like for me it's a reminder.
And if your company performs really well during the year, and you mentioned this year you got your first dividends or you're going to get it, how much is it potentially can be like per year and yearly?
I already last time tell you that the sky is the limit, and when you see all big companies who is in our market, so it's a lot.
So if you spend 5 digits for trips, I guess it's gonna be something about 6 digits.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully yes. Hopefully yes.
Nice, very nice business. You started, you remember, when you was 12, from the very beginning, I would say, because I also started working about 14, 2 years later after you. But still, yeah, first money and where you are now, it's like a long path. You see the result, you had this Rolex to show it. And for sure, it shows like the growing will be much higher, as you told, sky is the limit.
Yeah.
What is your biggest financial investment besides the iGaming, or you invest only within the iGaming industry?
Now, last year I invested in one startup company. They reduce plastic waste in a country, so it was my biggest investment last year.
Is it about, for you personally, taking care about the ecology, or it's a business opportunity for you?
For me, it's business opportunity. And last year we had like 3 events. First time when I get in an event, when I see this plastic, my plastic glass, what we get in this event, for me it was amazing feeling, because first time in 16 years I see in my business something real, what you can taste. Yeah, not in, like something in the internet. And so it was, yeah, it was. I had really chills on my skin. It was really, really nice.
Probably you earn enough money to have some spare money, I would say. Do you make investments like in crypto or stocks?
I have some money in the stocks and in the crypto. I automatically buy Ethereum and Bitcoin, and I even didn't check how much it will cost right now. Even I don't know right now how much it costs. I don't follow this. And
why you don't follow it? Why you don't care? Do you have any financial advisor?
No, I'm managing it all by myself, and right now I don't have so much investment, so I don't need an advisor.
A little bit, we will make a step back before Media 24. What was your financial situation? How you launched a company like that? It was your personal investments or now, and how was it?
Before it was all my private investments, and many of them I sold. I didn't reach all goals because I didn't have experience, but all these things what I did before, I think helped me grow and make Media 24.
Yeah, it's like bricks in your wall. Yeah. What about monthly spends for Media 24? Like, not your personal maybe, but to support this business. I mean, salaries, launching new websites and stuff like that.
Yeah, after a Google update, how I already told before, we needed to change the content a lot. And even I think in December, we spent like 90,000 only for the content. In total, we spend, I don't know, 1, 2, 3,000 each month.
It varies, and with Google updates you see this growth of expenses.
Yeah, because we need to change all content, because when I checked it, it wasn't so good quality. Right now we order content from local guys, not from agencies.
How much did you spend on the cheapest website within your network? And by cheapest I mean you run the website to the break-even and it's paid off, so you're able to scale it and so on, and it's profitable for sure. So how much did you invest it in such website?
Yeah, we speed already behind the cameras, and what I want to tell is that even if you know the language, you can write content by yourself, then you can spend like 5, maybe 10,000 to make a website and start earning money. So it's not like you need 100,000 euros. So in our case, when we see some growth in the website, then we invest more money. So yeah.
But you just advised to our guys you can invest 5 or 10K and get a result. But what if not? What is the probability of the successful launch?
It's always risk. You know that even in our industry and even in your work with Google, it's always a risk, a big risk. And we also, before first 2 years, it was we work with minus, so and it was big risk.
Before we announce our contest, don't switch off this video. Stay tuned and wait for the contest. I would like to ask you a final question. Why did you choose SEO as your main project right now?
Why not? Because I started SEO like 16 years ago, and I know about Google optimization a lot, and money what you can get back from SEO, it's large. So yeah.
Do you see you in SEO maybe 10 years later, or you will switch to this plastic business, or maybe new businesses will be launched?
I don't know how it will go, but right now I like what I'm doing. I like traveling a lot, go to conference, meeting new persons, make interviews. So right now, next 5 years, I don't think I will switch to another company.
Thank you for sharing. It's time for the contest. It's contest time. So Martis, what you brought to audio viewers for sure as a present?
We have there we can see futsal player Rodriguinho t-shirt who is signed with all team.
Nice, very good price. And as a contest, you should write in the comment below the best, not the best, the most ridiculous myth about SEO. You can pick up anything from this interview if it's a myth for you, but feel free to combine something on your own. The most liked comment we will check with Martin, and it's gonna be a winner, and we will send you a t-shirt of who?
Rodriguinho!
Exactly. Do you still have questions about Martin and Media24? If so, let us know in the comments. We will definitely ask the most liked of them on our next podcast with Media24. Give us a like, subscribe to our channel, switch on notifications to get industry insights and sharpen your marketing.